This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And a look at the starter. So the Timberwolves win the tip. Outside Edwards. Timberwolves passing it around. Claxton with it. Shot clock at 6. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. Here's Ball. Fires from deep. Good on the triple. Minnesota with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Passes it to Claxton. Edwards with it. Over Smith. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Out to Smith. From outside the arc. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Down low. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Shoots the 3. Nailed from 3-point land. He has 6.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pass to Edwards. He's covered by Ball. For Charlotte, their last game, a win against Los Angeles. Smith outside. The pass to Ball. MP. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
You know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
He hits both from the stripe. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside Edwards. Outside Porzingis. From 13, the Hornets pull it in. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 5 now.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
The 15-footer. That shot off the mark. Charlotte leading by 7. Pass to Holmgren. MP. And it's in there.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Here's Richards. Following the bucket by the Hornets, it's Edwards on the wing. Over Smith. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Nice mid-range J from Edwards there. He's obviously not too concerned about what the analytics say about that shot.
Smith outside. Shot from 6. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Here's Claxton. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Inside, MP. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Edwards. Over Smith. Bank shot, no good. Hornets leading by 9. Some nice passing here by Charlotte. To the inside. Ball stolen. Here's Claxton. He's covered by Ball. Outside Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Unable to get that one. And Charlotte will go the other way with it.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Shot from the low block. And there's another one for the Hornets. Timberwolves trailed by 11. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
He's covered by Ball. Another miss by Minnesota.
Boy, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity. And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout, and this is the first time matched up with the Hornets this season.
It's T-shirt Bonanza. Make some noise! Fans, please give a big round of applause for your...
Minnesota making a switch. Schroeder's checked in.
All right, fans, that was your youth dance squad. Make some noise!
And Schroeder's got the ball here for Minnesota. Trailing by 13. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
Hornets leading by 11. MP powered down after the assist, led him into the lane.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Edwards. He has 6. To the paint with the floater.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
That one drops for him. 16 points for him. For Minnesota, they outside Edwards. Passes it to Claxton. Schroeder looking around. Pass to Richards.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over him.
Edwards against Smith. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Now here's Schroeder. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Edwards passes to Porzingis. Off on the layup. Hornets leading by 17. MP. And it's the Hornets another 3.
3 points.
It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession. It's really essential they put a stop to this run, and the best way to do it is by great execution.
Now here's Schroeder, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. MP, and he banks in the layup. 21 points in the game.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Charlotte making a switch here. Here's Grimes. And here's Porzingis for a three. And Holmgren pulls it down. To the middle. And that one is stuffed right through.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Pass to Hood, Schifino. And here's Porzingis. The pass to Grimes.
Charlotte's foul. Number 11. First personal foul, first team foul.
Minnesota shooting their first free throws of the game.
Your Timberwolves, Quentin Grimes.
And he makes the first. Morris is checked in for Charlotte. Both shots good from the stripe. Charlotte leading by 22. Pass to LeVert. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. MP. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Porzingis kicks it over to Schroeder. Back to Porzingis. The Hornets pull it in.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Pass to Hood, Schifino. Back to Schroeder.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Grimes. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Here's Richards. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And, you know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Schroeder outside. Pass to Grimes. Back to Schroeder. Drops in the layup for 2.
And, you know, give Schroeder credit. Taking the contact like a man and staying in control.
To the paint. MP. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. And he has 28 points for the game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Schroeder outside. To the inside. Here's Hood Schifino. LeVert grabs the miss. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game. The Timberwolves shooting just 35% to start the game. The pass to Richards. Here's Hood Schifino. Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Grimes. No good on that one. And here's Charlotte. MP. And he goes in for the dunk.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
Porzingis. Here's Richards. And the rejection by Holmgren.
And what makes Holmgren so dangerous as a shot blocker, he does it on the interior as well as away from the basket.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And
Everyone get loud and put your hands together for your
so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hornets. So on the floor for Minnesota, and it's man in at the point. There's the dish to Williams. And he uses the glass on the layup. Williams has got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Charlotte.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Claxton the pass to Edwards. Here's Grimes. 5 on the clock. And here's Porzingis for a 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Claxton. First personal foul.
They'll go up against Bradley Beal. They'll be taking on Clint Capella. The Hornets have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. The first one falls. LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for Monte Morris. Both good from the line that time. And for the Timberwolves, they'll shoot outside Edwards. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight. Charlotte's gone along perfectly from three-point range tonight. They've gone 5 for 5. Out to the right wing. Lets it go from deep. Connects from three-point range. He has 35.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Pass to man. Left side, Porzingis. Passes to Grimes. There's the pass to man. 5 to shoot. Here's Edwards. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots. Charlotte's gotten on a roll from three-point land. They've been flawless. 6 for 6 tonight.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Pass to man. Back to Edwards. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Inside. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
Number 11.
Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. Man passes to Edwards. Porzingis against Williams. Bounce pass, Porzingis. 6 to shoot. Here's man. The rebound by Williams.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Down low. Here's Ball. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Pass to man. Now Edwards. 10 points for him. Grimes passes to Claxton. Over Bull. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. For Charlotte, they've gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. And that one drops for him.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Catching up on the changes for Charlotte. For Bull. For LeVert. Back to Edwards. Passes it to man. Over Smith. Another miss by Minnesota. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Ball with the bucket.
Assist from P.J. Washington.
Timberwolves have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. And the pass to man. He's covered by Ball. Kicks. Just 5 to shoot. To stop the run. Nice jump shot. Good. Edwards got 12 in the game. Hornets have gone a superb 7 of 7 from the field here in the second. Smith outside. Back to Ball. Charlotte moving it around. Back to Williams. In the corner, Smith with it. For the three. Drills the three-pointer. And he has 42.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
He's covered by Ball. Outside, Porzingis. It's Edwards on the wing. He's got 12, and the shot goes down.
Flashing pretty advanced shot creation skills. I see many good defense, better offense moments in the future of Anthony Edwards.
To the paint, MP. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. The Timberwolves have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark, 4 of 9 all told. Pass to Mann. Now Porzingis. Pass to Claxton. Fades back. It's rebounded by Charlotte. MP. Edwards defending. Shots good by Williams. Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. Edwards passes to Mann. Back to Edwards. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Charlotte ball.
Both teams will make substitutions. Charlotte has gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Edwards with the block. From 11 feet away, another miss by Minnesota. Charlotte's gone off with a three-pointer tonight. They're a perfect 7 of 7. Shoots it. Easy jumper from very short distance.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
He's covered by Ball. And it's Edwards, top of the key. Schroeder kicks to Edwards. Clock at 6. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And to this point on the season, guys, 80% from the line. He's done a really good job.
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
So it's the Hornets now. Outside, Ball. MP. And it's the Hornets, another 3. Timber will shoot. Schroeder outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. At the elbow, Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota. Charlotte's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. Pass to Hood, Schifino. Now here's Schroeder. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Edwards got 13 points now in the quarter.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
MP. Good. Nice job down low.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. That's a thing of beauty.
Here's Hood, Schifino. The shot will not fall. From deep three-point range.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Pass to Claxton. And here's Schroeder. He's covered by Ball. Ball against Schroeder. Here's Hood-Schifino. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Charlotte is going to sublime 4 of 4 from three-point range since we've gotten in here in the second quarter.
DJ Washington.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Edwards finds Claxton. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Here are the Hornets with the ball. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Grimes is checked in. Charlotte also making some changes. For Washington, and Morris subbed in for Ball. Schroeder against Morris. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Morris passes to Smith. 1:52 left in the first half. Inside, Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren. And Minnesota has possession. Pass to Hood-Schifino. Claxton with it. Schroeder outside. 4 on the clock. To stop the drought, Diabate grabs the board. Smith outside. To the inside.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. 58 seconds left in the second quarter. And here are the Hornets now. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. Makes it off the glass. Holmgren's got 4 points now in the quarter. Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough D.
Here's Hood-Schifino. Off target with his 3. Charlotte's going to sublime 4 of 4 from three-point range since we've gotten in here in the second quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Hood-Schifino. Lets it go from 14. And there's the foul. It'll go on Nick Richards. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
And there's the pass to Bull. MP. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And how about that triple to put a cap on their run here going into the break. Finish that half.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Back right after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And so here's Charlotte on the court for Charlotte. Smith surveying the D. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
The Hornets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for the Hornets, number 11.
And the first one drops.
2 shots.
Good on both. Pass to Claxton. Passes it to Richards. Outside Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there. And here is ball. Smith outside. Down low. And it's out of bounds to the Hornets as Charlotte retains possession. You look at Minnesota.
Well, right now for the Timberwolves,
Timberwolves on defense. MP. Claxton covering. And the dunk by Holmgren.
just popping up to the hoop. Holmgren with size on his side.
Pass to Claxton. Now the pass to Richards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off target from three-point range. So it's the Hornets now.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Claxton with it. From the arc. Sinks the triple. He's got 5.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there. Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
Pass to Claxton. Knocked away. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here for Minnesota. Up top, Edwards. Covered by Smith. Edwards inside. Working on Smith. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Richards.
And Holmgren plays with great anticipation on the defensive end. He alters so many shots.
Good. Smith's got 11 points. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Outside Edwards. Now Claxton. Back to Edwards. Porzingis kicks to Edwards. Outside, Porzingis. 3 on the clock. Wing shot on the way. They get a hand on it. For Charlotte, it's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Holmgren. Count it. Holmgren's got 4 points this quarter. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Passes it to Claxton. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Outside Edwards. Claxton the pass to Richards. He's covered by Ball. No good, unable to end this run. The Hornets have gone as spotless. 6 of 6 from the field since taking the court here in the second half. To the paint, here's Holmgren.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Claxton. The Hornets another fast break chance right here. Finished off the break. He's got 10. The Timberwolves have... Fires the three. Hornets with the rebound. Holmgren's to the inside. Smith. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Outside Edwards. He's covered by Ball. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren jumps up. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Richards. 6 on the shot clock. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Charlotte.
LaMelo Ball.
Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points.
Well, you got to love how quick Ball's shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up.
Outside Edwards. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. Minnesota with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Left side, Porzingis. Inside, here's Edwards. And the rejection by Holmgren. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Porzingis with the block. Claxton with it. Outside Edwards. Over Smith. And the rejection by Holmgren. Charlotte moving the ball around. There's the pass to Claxton. He's covered by Ball. Here's Richards. And again, unable to change momentum here. Charlotte's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he?
Yeah, you know, the refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
He's covered by Ball. Pass to Richards. Now Claxton. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And it's the Hornets' ball. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
Fires for 3. The shot misses. And the Hornets now going the other way. Lots of room. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. 14 points for him.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
Clock at 4. Edwards against Smith. Edwards, that's good. Edwards.
I tell you what, Edwards has a really nice, smooth release, and that shot looked in the moment it left his hand.
11,
and they pick up 2.
assisted by LaMelo Ball.
Minnesota's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Here's Claxton. Tips it up. Porzingis on the follow.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Timberwolves shoot. Passes to Claxton. And here's Porzingis. Outside Edwards. Five on the clock.
2 minutes
Looking to end his cold spell. Count that one.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Outside ball. Again, the Hornets score.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
He's covered by Ball. Pass to Claxton. 1:27 left in the third. Can't nail the jumper. Charlotte has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. And it's Smith that time on the end. 15 points for Smith.
Chet Holmgren.
We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. Outside Edwards. He's covered by Ball. Back to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Fires at the elbow. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Holmgren's MP. And the layup's good off the glass. .40 seconds left to play here in the third. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Claxton the pass to Porzingis. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Edwards. There's the triple. And he's good on the 3-ball. Edwards got 7 points for the quarter. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Charlotte Hornets. To the paint, MP, 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Outside Edwards. Misses the shot. And so it's Charlotte holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them. And 1 quarter to Charlotte making a switch here. Here's Hood Schifino. Left side, Edwards. To the middle. That shot off. Great D that time from LeVert. They've got Edwards. And it's Grimes in at 7. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. So it's Minnesota now. Schroeder outside. LeVert defending. Takes a 3. Hits the 3-point bomb.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
It's LeVert on the wing. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And the way LeVert moves the ball, it's all about doing what's best for the team from his eyes.
Schroeder outside. Pass to Hood, Schifino. And the 3 off target. Charlotte's. And there's the pass to Morris. Here's Diabate. Just 4 to shoot. MP buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Minnesota shoot. Schroeder outside. To the wing right side. It's stolen by Morris. And a fast break now for the Hornets.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Pass to Hood, Schifino. Looking to end the run. Great D that time from LeVert. Charlotte's over to the wing. Bowl inside. Banked in off the glass.
Yes, sirree. Feed Bowl inside, and he'll reward you.
Pass to Hood, Schifino. Back to Schroeder. Here's Hood, Schifino. LeVert defending. And Bowl pulls it down. To the inside, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Back to Schroeder. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hornets.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close-range points. You got to have those.
For Charlotte. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Minnesota outside Edwards. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Grimes is checked in.
Quentin Grimes.
1:39 left to play here in the fourth. Can't hit that one. And Minnesota now the other way.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Charlotte.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up win number 43 on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Here's Mann. Pass to Grimes. Now here's Edwards. Poked away. 6 to shoot. Passes it to Grimes. Shoots over LeVert. Hornets with the rebound. The pass to Washington. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. MP, Edwards defending. Back to Washington. And it's the Hornets another 3.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and